Alrighty guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today is the weekly Stars recap for September 19th, 2022. There was some comic book news this week and whatnot, but before I do get into all the news, gotta get into the new releases, which starting off stuff came out last week. There was the start of Phase 2 of the High Republic with a new short story titled Tales of Enlightenment, New Prospects Part 1. I haven't gotten around to reading that yet, but also Obi-Wan Issue 5 and Bounty Hunters Issue 27 also came out. I haven't read those either, but coming out this week is Star Wars Andor Season 1 Episodes 1 through 3, which will come out on September 21st, 2022. So yeah, all three, or the first 3 episodes of the series, which will be, or the first season, which will be a 12 episode first season. So, run till like near the end of November, middle-ish, endish of November. So, yeah, which I'll be doing reviews of all 12 episodes. The first 3 episodes, I don't know if I'll do individual reviews or just one review for, the 3 episodes. I have no clue. We'll have to wait and see. No matter what, I'll at least have a review out on Wednesday, either of episode 1 or the first 3. Or just one review of the first 3 episodes. Or all three different reviews. I have no clue. But also coming out on the 21st is Darth Vader Issue 27, The Mandalorian Comic Adaptation Issue 3, and Star Wars Hyperspace Stories Issue 2, all on the 21st also. So yeah, but that's it for new releases. So let's jump into the news. Starting off with some December 2022 Star Wars comics from Marvel and Dark Horse. So I'm just going to jump right into it with the Marvel stuff. There's Hidden Empire Issue 2, written by Charles Soule or by Stephen Cummings, which will come out on December 7th, 2022, which the description hat says, plans of Lady Kiera to use an ancient dark side weapon known as the Ferment Cage to destroy the Sith are falling apart, and she has lost many of her primary resources and allies. Was Darth Vader drawing ever nearer? Can she salvage victory from certain defeat? And then Bounty Hunters Issue 29, written by Ethan Sachs, art by Paolo Villanueva, which will come out December 7th, 2022, which the description at says, Mission to Bestine 4, Bosk vs. Tanka. Forced to take a job for Crimson Dawn, the Bounty Hunters take on the Empire. Valance has a mission of his own, one that will put everyone he cares about in danger. What is the dark secret that threatens them all? And then Dr. Aphra Issue 27, written by Alyssa Wong with art by Mickey Young, which will come out December 28th, 2022, which the description at says, An uneasy alliance. Dr. Chelly Aphra has struck a bargain for power. Will she be able to pay the terrible cost? Or does the crafty doctor have one last trick up her sleeves? And then there's a Han Solo and Chewbacca Issue 8, written by Mark Guggenheim with art by David Messina, which will come out December 28th, 2022, which the description says, You hurt Chewie, you're going to deal with me. Chewbacca, Greedo, and Redacted have a chance to get their hands on Jabba's urn. Only problem is, it's now in the clutches of Redacted. How will Chewbacca pull off the greatest heist in the galaxy? Which it seems like the one Redacted is Tarkin, because Tarkin is on the cover. But there's some High Republic era stuff with Yoda Issue 2, written by Cam Scott with art by Nico Leon, which will come out December 28th, 2022, which the description says, Has Yoda turned his back on the galaxy? Why has the legendary Jedi Master abandoned his usual place on Coruscant to settle on a backwater world on the galactic frontier? What lesson does he hope to teach? And who will come to his aid when disaster strikes? And then there's the High Republic Issue 3, written by Cam Scott with art by Ario Anodito, which will come out December 21st, 2022, which the description says, Guardian no more. Vildar and Maddie at the mercy of the Guardians of the Wills. The truth about Tay Sarek revealed. Terror is about to strike at the Temple of Kyber. There's the High Republic, The Blade Issue 2, written by Charles Soule with art by Marco Castiello, which will come out December 7th, 2022, which the description says, Unmatched. Jedi Master Blur has journeyed with his sister Barash to a planet far on the Republic frontier in response to a desperate request for aid. They are certain they will succeed. No one in the galaxy fights like Jedi Blur. No warrior can stand against them. No one even comes close. They are certain until they see what awaits them. Which there's some Dark Horse High Republic stuff also. The High Republic Adventures Issue 2, written by Daniel Hazola, with art by Tony Bruno, which will come out December 28th, 2022, which the description at says, "Her secret safe for now. Jedi Padawan Sav Mulligan begins to adjust to her life undercover on a ship full of pirates. But after coming face to face with the explosive consequences of her actions, Sav begins to wonder where her loyalties lie, with the Jedi Order or her new friends." And then there's the High Republic Adventures, The Nameless Terror, Issue 1, this will be a 4-issue miniseries, written by George Mann with art by Eduardo Mello and Ornelia Savarisi, which will come out December 28th, 2022, which the description at says, "Even in the shining light of the High Republic, there are shadows lurking in the galaxy. A Jedi mission to the planet Dalna suddenly comes under attack by unknown assailants. As the knights retreat to an ancient structure, it quickly becomes clear that they are far from safe. Something evil stalks the ruins, a ruthless predator, an unknown terror, a nameless fear." So yeah, which there's also some other comics. The Mandalorian comic adaptation issue 6, which will come out December 14th, 2022, written by Rodney Barnes of art by George Gianti, and Hyperspace Stories issue 4, which will come out December 7th, 2022, written by Amanda Debert with art by Lucas Marangon. Which Hyperspace Stories issue 4 have a story with Rey and Chewie on Kashyyyk, so that's interesting. But yeah, comics definitely most excited for the High Republic stuff. Definitely interested in the Nameless Terror Adventures miniseries. Seems like that'll be on Dalna, because, I believe the first young adult novel, Path of Deceit, will also be on Dalna. Definitely seems like maybe there'll be some stuff with the Nameless there. It seems like Phase 2 is kind of dive into the Nameless and their origins, 150 years before Phase 1, and definitely involved on Dalna and maybe Jedha. Because, that's where it seems like the stories are kind of taking place, because the Marvel series is on Jedha, and there's the audio drama Battle of Jedha, and the Path of Deceit young adult novels on Dalna, or Nameless Terror Adventures miniseries is on Dalna also. Definitely seems like some stuff will be going on there, and definitely most excited for all those High Republic comics, and also Hidden Empire. I'm definitely excited for, and it seems like the Star Wars and Darth Vader series won't have a issue in December. So November will be their last issues for 2022. But yeah. Anyways, final news story is about some VR game stuff. I believe it was in 2020 and 2021 they released Tales from the Galaxy's Edge. It was like 2 games, which now they're releasing Tales from the Galaxy's Edge Enhanced Edition, which is, I think, will just be those 2 games kind of combined together, and they'll release next year on the PlayStation VR 2 headset, which it seems like I'll just have better graphics and better gameplay mechanics and whatnot. And like I said, it seems like it'll kind of be the 2 Tales from the Galaxy's Edge games kind of combined together and whatnot. So yeah, seems like right now this enhanced edition is only coming to PlayStation VR 2 and not any PC VR stuff, at least as of right now. It might in the future. So yeah, but the only other versions they've released is the Quest VR headset versions. So yeah, I don't have any VR stuff, so I haven't played Tales from the Galaxy's Edge or the Vader Immortal stuff. So yeah, maybe one day I'll get one and play them, but I have no clue. But anyways, that's gonna be it for this week's weekly Star Wars recap. Next week I'll be back talking about probably Andor and whatnot. I'll have the reviews out this week also, so you can check all that out then. But in the meantime, you can check out everything else I do. I've been Star Wars, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
They're so proud of themselves, so fat and satisfied. They can't imagine that someone like me would ever get inside their house.
Cassian Andor. The Empire is choking us so slowly. We're starting not to know